All right, traders, the watch this video for Tuesday, February 14th. Oh, Valentine's Day. I remember when that used to pressure me, like, oh my God, I got to do something. Now I have my wife completely trained, um, to where she finally gets that it's just a made up holiday. Probably the candy companies and the florists are behind it. But anyway, took me a long time, but now it means absolutely nothing. So if you're younger, guys, you could learn from me. But anyway, that's not what I'm here for. The SPY actually had a pretty strong day, but for somebody like me who makes my living on intraday stocks, making intraday moves, maybe an inflection point break with stacked catalysts on the chart, or a pullback from a strong early move on news, there just wasn't a lot of setups. And I think it's maybe, even though the market was strong, there just wasn't a lot of individual stocks making clean moves. And maybe because CPI is tomorrow before the open. So we'll see if that maybe opens things up a little bit. Again, market was strong. Dow was up 376 points. But for me as a trader, I didn't find much to trade today. So it was pretty boring for me. All right. So anyway, what are we watching for tomorrow? Let me go into the list here. NET. Pretty interesting. Had the gap up here. It's kind of formed a little cup. Looked like it was rolling over and then right back up near recent highs. So that one goes on long watch. Let me put this up real quick. Pause the video and read that if you haven't already seen it, right? It's just a quick explanation of how I trade and what I do and all that, all right? So anyway, OCUL, big move today, but closing well off its highs. Certainly big volume, so that one goes on long watch. WISH, Citron, I think, came out with a positive report on this one and got a, look at the volume, 166 million shares, but closing about in the middle of its range, so it lands on a list. LICN has already made a big two-day move. It's a recent IPO. I put it on watch. It was like over 5. I thought I'll put it in my notes for tomorrow. But keep in mind, it's short-term, it's extended, but it caught my attention today. So it'll be on watch. CJJD really extended too. I mean, today's candle was from 506 to 770. I'd like to see a little, this big cup here. I'd like to see a handle form this week and maybe catch a clean breakout in it on Thursday or Friday. But, you don't always get what you want. I am going to put it on a chart tomorrow. But again, it's extended. FSLY, nice little mini breakout today on strong volume. That one goes on a chart. KPRX goes right back on bounce watch. I didn't get that late day break out of a range. That's my favorite setup on a bounce play. In this case, the bounce play of something that had a big rip and now a few days lower, kind of flagging on declining volume. I do like the chart setup a lot. I'm throwing Google on watch. Just goes right back on bounce watch again. Looking for a late day break out of the range. Typical bounce play for me. A couple more AI down here to the buy zone. It's one of the AI plays, as is BBAI. So watching both of those for potential bounce. I'm going to keep it short and sweet tonight, and I'll see everybody in the chat room in the morning.